I remember when I first found John Green on YouTube before I even started reading his books and thinking, this guy is so intelligent, he's so amazing, and he articulates himself so well. I really enjoy his content and just really getting to know him, watching his videos. And then I find out that John Green, the book author, were the same person, blew my mind. And I know that might seem weird that I didn't connect one and the other as being the same person, but it's just sort of like you don't really think about book authors making YouTube videos. Like usually book authors aren't that out there. Like, I mean, they definitely express themselves in their works, but you don't really like see them out on the front stage. And that's what I really found interesting about John Green, is how he makes all of these YouTube videos and makes these books at the same time. And now that I've read pretty much all of John Green's books, it makes me wonder, what makes John Green so appealing? Now, I own 3 John Green books, Looking for Alaska, Paper Towns, and The Fault in Our Stars, which I don't have with me here. And I've read pretty much all his books except for the Let It Snow collaboration he did with 2 other authors. It's like every time I read a John Green book, I think, okay, this is my favorite, and I read another one. Like, I read Looking for Alaska, and I was like, this is my favorite John Green book. Then I read Paper Towns, and I'm like, it topped it for me. And then I read Abundance of Catherines, and I'm just like, this book is so amazing. And Will Grayson. The Fault in Our Stars was the first John Green book I read, and while it isn't my favorite book, I still love it. It just really struck a chord, and it was really such a well-written book. I wanted to read more. Then I went and read Looking for Alaska, and I'm like, this book, I just connected this book on such an intense level. The, like, speech he uses and basically all of the scenarios are so interesting. And then I read Paper Towns, and you get where I'm going with this. I guess what makes this book so appealing, at least for me, I don't know about anyone else, is just like the level he's on. I think John Green gets a lot of things that understandably other people and other authors all struggle to get, and I think we all sort of struggle to get. It's nothing that's easy to just nail down on the head. The psychological aspects of people, sociological, and sort of all of the different layers a situation can have. Obviously, his books are written from the perspective of one character or another, but I think he does a good job at really defining his characters and making a world inside of his books, because his books aren't one-dimensional. When you read them, he uses such interesting vocabulary, and he uses such good ways of summarizing the situations and really connecting on an emotional level. You can imagine yourself in place of the characters, and I think that's what makes his books really interesting. And there's few other books, no matter who the author is, that really connect on the level that John Green's books do. I'd say my personal favorite now is probably Abundance of Catherines. That's the last John Green book I read, but honestly, all of his books are just amazing, and I love John Green. I'd say he's definitely one of my favorite authors. And I think he really has a tone to himself that's very unique. The passion that he has for writing really shows through his work. That's what makes John Green so appealing. If I had to recommend the first book from John Green, it would probably be either Looking for Alaska or Paper Towns. Also, The Fault in Our Stars is a good one to get you started. And that's about it. Thanks for watching, guys. If you liked this video, be sure to leave a thumbs up. And I'm curious to hear what you guys think. If you've read any John Green books or you're interested, whatever thoughts you have about John Green, be sure to leave them in the comments below. I'd be happy to hear them and have a discussion. I'm always reading those comments, and I always love replying to people and really having an intelligent discussion. If you'd like to check me out on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all of those links are in the description below. And I hope all of you have a good one. Peace out, guys.